high in Asian countries. So let's analyze few countries and see what's their weekly trend, daily trend, and is there any improvement or not. So let's check for 4 countries. Let's take Pakistan, Nepal, India, and Sri Lanka. Let's take. So I reduced data will be so now I will analyze based on these 4 countries. Okay, so let's filter it out. Dot loc that transformed the country should be is in this country. So I will be analyzing reduced. So I will be analyzing for these 4 countries only for now. So this map is still taking some time. So let's cancel this for now. This is taking really a long time. Okay. So now we will take 4 countries and analyze the data for 4 countries for now. So let's check if the data has been filtered out or not. So you will enter your country and set. So I don't see Sri Lanka. Spelling is not correct at all. So let's take Bhutan. Can get this data. Okay, so I have data for 4 countries and it has been filtered out. Okay, so let's separate all this data. So total data from Nepal will be equals to reduced data. Reduced data countries equals to Nepal. Nepal, Bhutan, country equals Bhutan, India, Pakistan. So now I have split my data based on each country. Let's check if this is correct or not. Okay, so I have my data based on each country. Now what I want is I want to view So I want to see so this data consists of over 1.5 years of data we have. So I only want to see the last 50 days of data. So for that, what I can do is the same process. First I will do a set of bracket date. I got this to list. Then I will sort, and then I will take so let's say last 50 days. I want to take last 50 days. Okay, so let's check if this is working or not. Just so I have data for last 50 days. Okay, so now I will apply this in this data set. Will be underscore 50 days. Let's say this bracket is in bracket. So now let's add this to a function. So let me add this to a function. They calculate days, and I'll pass a data frame and number of days. So this number of days will decide here, and my data frame will decide here. Okay. And I will return so last 50 days. So we'll have, I will provide this function. My data frame will be total data Nepal, 50. I will pass to here. This will filter out my data for 50 days. Okay, let me check. Not need. Dot save if we do. So we have 50. Okay, 50 row and 9 columns. Now let's plot this data, this information in a bar graph. So now what I will be doing is I will plot this graph. Okay, so I will adjust my figure so that it fits completely in my Jupyter notebook. So the figure, and I will give the size of my figure. The size will be 17.5. Axis equals dot add underscore axis starts from 0.1, 0.1, 0.8, comma 0.8. So what does this is? If you run this, you can see it starts with 0.1 to 0.1, then it is 0.1 to 0.8. So it's length versus breadth. Okay. Dot bar date. Confirmed. It's color based by blue. Once. Okay, you can see the trend is even increasing from May 1st. The trend is increasing more. I mean, in Nepal. Let's do axis, set underscore x level. 7.8. One this may confirm cases. Set underscore title. Confirm cases of Nepal. So, okay. So I have added my title, x axis, x level, y level. Okay. So this is through Matplotlib. We have used plot PLT means we have used Matplotlib library. So PLT, if you look at PLT here, PLT means we have used Matplotlib. So we have used Matplotlib library. But you can see here this trend you cannot do a visualize. You cannot see like at this point what's your total cases, right? So to add more interaction, what we use, we use a Plotly library, which is px. Px means, if you see, go here, px means Plotly Express. If you use px, that will give you more interaction to your plot. Okay, so if we do px dot bar, like it, pass my data frame, this is my data frame, comma x equals this, comma y equals this, comma color equals, on the basis of confirmed cases you want to change your color. Now, so let's add title, cases of confirmed. Let's store this in a tree. Okay. Now you can see the interaction. This is highly interactive. You can see here on May 2, if you simply drop your mouse here, you can see the total cases is 34,418. You see the cases is increasing. So till the study, it's 50,500, 50,643. You cannot see that in here. By using Matplotlib, you can see that level of interaction. You can see that so broadly. Okay, and even the color, you can see the high color denotes the blue one, 500k. You can see this color will have your amount, your cases, which is nearly equals to 500k. So this color denotes 500k. This slightly orange color denotes your 450 cases. The blue color denotes your 300k cases. So this color even says like your which bar has which color. Like if this bar denotes how much confirmed cases. Blue denotes 300k confirmed cases. This color, yellow color, denotes 500k confirmed cases. So simply by looking at color, even we can see distinguish how much confirmed cases we have in our plot. We can visualize that information. Let's do the same for other countries. So this is for Nepal, and we need to do the same for other countries. Calculate for Nepal. Let's calculate for last 50 days for India once. So we have data frame for India. Last 50 days for Bhutan. Last 50 days for Pakistan. Twice. Last 50 days for India. Last 50 days for Bhutan. Last 50 days for Pakistan. Okay. Let's copy this. So paste here. India. Convert this to India. 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 Cases for India. And then Bhutan. 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 Pakistan. 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 See here. So for India, even the trend is increasing, right? and for Bhutan, even it's slightly increasing. So, so in India and Nepal, we can see the confirmed cases is increasing rapidly. Not that rapidly we can see for Bhutan. It's increasing, but it's not that rapid. For Pakistan, even it's increasing, but it's increasing in a in a low proportion, not in a high proportion. Okay. Okay, so now what we can, if we want to convert this chart into a, we can convert this bar graph into a line graph simply by changing this bar to plot. If you do, this is, now you can see it's converted into a line chart. You can even add markers here. Marker equals, if you give here asterisk, then your line will be in asterisk form. Okay. Likewise, you can even you can change your graph in Plotly even. Instead of bar, if you give scatter, see the graph has been changed into scatter. See the ratio of increase here for Nepal. We can even use iplot dot iplot. We can specify the kind equals scatter, comma x equals date, comma y equals confirmed, comma mode equals lines plus markers, and comma title equals confirmed cases in Nepal. So we need to import the library for iplot. So here we need offlines and here go store offline. And see here we can do by specifying this as kind as scatter or bar. You can see visualization. Now let's make a soft plot so that we can have all our, so now we did till here, we did till here. Now we are going to create a soft plot so that we have all these four chart into one, okay, by using soft plot. So let's create that chart from plotting dot soft plots. Soft plots. Make underscore soft plots. Again, we need to specify our row and column. So this is two row and two column, so that we can have the, so Nepal will be my first row first column, India will be first row second column, US will be second row first column, and Australia will be second row second column. So my row and column will be 2 by 2. Row equals 2, rows equals 2 comma calls equals 2. So we need to set my secondary index as true. You can Google this if you want to see. We need to set the secondary underscore y as true, secondary underscore y as true. Okay. So plot underscore titles, because first we'll have Nepal, and then India, then Bhutan, then Pakistan. We run this. Just need to close one more bracket. TARY. If we do pick dot so here, you can see here we have 4 subplots already being created, right? So now what we will be doing is we will add the subplot for Nepal, India, Bhutan, and Pakistan. Okay. So fake dot, can even use add trace, go dot scatter bracket x equals y equals this, conformed cases, and we can use marker so that we can distinguish each conformed cases for each country. So we will be changing the color. Color equals, color will be on the basis of conformed cases. Color axis will be axis, and this will be deciding the first row, first column. Okay, so if we run this, see here, it's in first row, first column. Let's plot a bar for first. Yeah, you can see here, first row, first column. So again we will do a copy, paste. And now we will change this to India. First row, second column. So second column. So we run this. See here, we have 2 charts visible here. Likewise, we will add 2 more. 1, 2. Third will be for Bhutan. So let's copy Bhutan. And fourth one will be for Pakistan. So this will be 2, 1, and this will be 2, 2. Okay, you can see here the cases in Bhutan is high compared to Pakistan. In the most recent days, we can see in Bhutan 1,392 cases, whereas in Pakistan, no, it's less. The population is less in Bhutan, that's why the number is looking high. So as per the population, we will see the Pakistan has more confirmed cases than Bhutan. Now let's remove this trace from here. Let's update my figure dot update underscore layout. Color axis will be, let's take color scale cross blue. So legend, so this legend trace 1, 2, 3. Let's set this to false. Was false. Let's give a title. The title underscore text will be equals to confirmed cases for 4 countries. Okay. So we have replicated this plot. Now if you want to change this to line, even we can do that. Simply change here to line to plot to scatter. Sorry, want to change it to scatter. We can change this to scatter. And you can see cases are even increasing in Bhutan. Also in Pakistan, the cases are increasing. So in this way, we can see, we can do a side-by-side comparison of individual country and see which trend is increasing compared to another country, it's increasing or decreasing. So we can report such information to client or any other people. So the main use of plotting this graph is to show that we can do a side-by-side comparison by using subplot. So subplot is mostly used when we do visualization so that we can have a side-by-side comparison. So now, so my total data resides in which? So, okay, let me check. So my data is here, transformed underscore data. Okay, now what I'm trying to do is, So we did this visualization. Now I'm trying to plot this line chart. This line chart shows the worldwide confirmed death and recovered cases for all total countries. So in total countries from Jan 2020 to May 2021, how is the COVID cases increasing worldwide? So this is the complete data set. Worldwide, the confirmed cases is increasing by this much million. Recovered cases is by this much, and death cases is this much. So we will plot this visualization. Okay. This is my transformed data. I have complete data resides in transformed data. So we can even do a query here. If you use query bracket, if we give a country, say equals India, so we can even so I is captain. So we can even have the data for this particular country. So by using dot query, even we can see the result. So now what we need is, we need on the basis of date, we need confirmed death and recovered cases. So how can we get this is by using group by. So group by date dot sum. If you do, so it will take the sum of all your numerical value. Okay, but here we need the sum for confirmed cases only. Confirmed. So the value is in this form. So if we do a reset underscore index, then this will be transformed in my data frame. You can see it's transformed data frame. So here you can see this is my confirmed cases. So what I did a group on basis of date and sum, and I only made confirmed column as visible. So I have only chosen confirmed. So show me all dates and confirmed and do aggregation on basis of sum. This is what this line of code does. So likewise we can take for there. Okay. Then recovered. Okay, so now we have complete data set for death, so confirmed, death, and recovered. Now what we will do, we will do the visualization. So fake equals to go dot dot add underscore trace bracket go dot scatter x will be confirmed cases based on date. Now I will be confirmed. Again, if I will use mode as minus plus markers, name will be confirmed, comma line will be constant width bracket. Color, let's say color it by blue, and that's it. Okay, so this is this line is for confirmed cases. So we will add similar lines for death cases. Death, DEATH. My name is death, TH. And line 194. So color from that will be, let's say, red. Recovered, 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 recovered. So let's give a line for recovered as blue. Give this as green. Okay, you can see here, this is the worldwide trend for so worldwide the cases you can see the confirmed cases is still high, the recovered cases is still reaching towards confirmed, and the death rate we can see worldwide it's 3.45 million. Okay. So we can add a title here. Worldwide cases. This seems to be true. Okay. So we can even deep dive into this chart. You can go into the plus, and if we want, we can zoom specific part. Here, if you want to see this part, you can zoom this part here and see. You can check this particular date. We can do extra zoom if we want. So we have all these features. We can even download this picture. We can do this sort of thing. Okay. So yeah, so this much I had for today. So do you have any question, Navjot? Navjot, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so this much I had for today. So do you have any question?
Few of the things were like it's complicated.
So yeah, these are all things you can find in the net if you look for like a scatter plot using plotly. Google, simply you can go here. You can see here plotly express how to do a scatter plot. You can simply copy this data set and can simply You can simply, if you copy here, how to do a scatter plot in Plotly, simply if you copy and paste somewhere there and filter, this visualization is there. So you can see what's happening behind, and you can play with all these charts. Okay. Line chart, you can see. So it's all documented here in Plotly. If you see, it's all documented. So the more you practice, the more it becomes easier for you. And do a trace here. You can see add trace, go scatter.
Yeah. So we can copy paste from the.
Yeah, you can copy paste from here, but you need to understand what is happening, and you should be able to adjust as per your requirement. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So you can simply copy paste here. See, all this chart is strong. Okay. So you can copy paste and change as per your requirement, but you need to have understanding what's going on. Yeah. So yeah, this one is also important. Totally.
Okay.
Yeah,
So, do we have class next week as well, or today was the last one?
so next week, I will not teach you anything, but next week, if you want me to make your repository looks like this, then for that, so if you complete all this by yourself, then I can help you to set up your GitHub, same like me, and I can help you because we have more 6 hours, so I can help you to set your GitHub next week.
Okay.
But
Okay.
for that, you need to complete all these things.
Yeah. It's Monday to Friday. It's gonna be crazy for me.
Yeah, you need to complete all these things before that.
Okay.
Okay. You can try to solve these quizzes, questions.
Yeah.
And if you have any questions, yeah, next week we can discuss any questions, or you want me to repeat something again, I can repeat that. Okay. But you need to tell me beforehand because there's lots of material and I even need to revise something.
So like even after next week, like even like after few weeks,
Yeah.
if we have any query, so can we ask you?
No. Why not? Why not? You can ask me anytime.
Okay, thank you so much, Imanazin, for all the efforts and the time. It was really amazing learning. We learned a lot.
Yeah, but you need to do. It was only from my end, and it's not much from your end. Your side.
Actually, I have done when I was doing, I did SQL, I did Python, like whole, even from the YouTube as well. I took the classes, like where I got stuck. It was pretty much clear. But again, we are not practicing, then it's like I'm getting everything. So
yeah. Nice to hear that things are becoming clear to you if you search for something. Yeah. That is also one of the achievement you can say, that if you search for something and you understand that, that is also a very good indication that you are learning, you're understanding that thing. Yeah.
This was actually helpful, really helpful.
Thank you. But yeah, so next week come up with questions, and if you want me to do some help from my end, I can help you to create a repository. And yeah, I can, if you want to push your information to Git, and if you want to add your README file or any work related to the 11 week that we did.
Okay.
So tell me, but beforehand, if you want to revise something or if you want to make me to do something, then tell me beforehand and come up with questions. Even if you have questions, then tell me beforehand so that I will even revise myself.
Okay.
And we can then discuss this together next week.
Or what I'll do is, like from the Skype, I will just type my question or any query if I will have. Then you can even just send me like any video related to this on the Skype. That would be even.
Yeah, can even do that. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So so I will be available next week. Okay, you can Thursday we usually have classes. So in Thursday I will be available from 8 to 11 next week. So yeah, you can ask any questions, come up with questions, because it's a good time for you to practice and solve your queries, right? So yeah, next week I will be available for you. So I will not teach anything next week, but I will help you to
Yeah.
like yeah
With the with my
yeah
Okay.
with your queries, or if you want me to do something in your repository, then I can help you with that.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, that's it from my end.
Okay then. Thank you so much.
Okay. Thank you. Hope to see you next week.
Yeah, hope to. Okay. Bye.
Bye. Thank you.